You know what? Seeing this man's face as a kid, I realize it now why he's evil. Because he definitely got bullied. Man's looks like me playing Apex. Jesus Christ, bro. How do you look so stressed as a teenager? Anyway, it's your boy No Tail Ninja back with another review. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe for more MHA content and potentially some other mangas and animes coming down the line eventually. Because that Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking really nice right now. And I do have a Boruto video I was editing, but then my hard drive died, and so did my soul inside because I lost all the information. So at some point you guys are going to get that. I'm probably going to restructure it, but either way, you guys aren't here for that, you are here for MHA, so let's get into it. So we open up the chapter with seeing the status of some of the other battlefields. We see the status of the hospital with Shoji and Kota, and they seem to have kind of wrapped things up there. We cut to Gang Orca as he defeated the near high end on Akotu Island. And we see our boy Laser Tummy and Invisible Girl, who's looking very visible, by the way. I wonder if her quirk is just remodeled or whatever now. But they're cleaning up the aftermath of their fight as well.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f*** is that?
Is that a damn baby? Lord have mercy for whoever's on this battlefield, because from what I can see, it looks like Ojiro. And is that Sato? I swear, this manga has like no love for them. This whole war arc, I don't even think we've seen their faces. But it's okay, man. I got love for you. I see you. And I totally didn't have to Google both your names before I wrote this. Alright? So, you know, just anyway, we see Skeptic and he's been apprehended, which I think we saw a couple chapters ago anyway. And the evacuation of Suketsu was a success, which I kind of am confused about that because I thought it was connected to UA, which is floating right now. So, what was the point of them even mentioning any of that? That doesn't make any sense. Regardless, we hear that there's no villains left standing at Jakku, and Kurogiri and Eraserhead's location is still unknown, which I'm telling you, we're gonna get back to that. It's gonna happen. We're gonna cut away when it gets really good. I am telling you, mark my words. But anyway. We also see Lady Nagan, who's looking kinda rough, but let's not forget, she did fumble this bag, because she should have gone for the head. She could have ended this story like 10 chapters ago. But instead she shot off his hands, which I guess is cool because he could have like decayed everybody, but like, you know, you would have stopped the biggest villain in the series right away. Like, and the only thing it would have decayed was UA, so was the sacrifice really worth it? I don't know. Plus anyway, he kind of just regrew his arms anyway. He regrows them like nonstop. I'm for sure certain you can't regrow your head. Or I'm for sure certain they can't regrow their head because they're used the same regeneration as the Nomus do. But anyway, all the other battlefields aside, we cut to the battlefield that we want to actually see the most. And that is Bakugo versus AFO. As we cut into like a thunderous boom, as All Might remarks, he's so fast. And then Edshot, who's still alive by the way, he mentions that at the brink of death, even if only for a brief moment, he left Shigaraki in the dust. He was in the process of learning something new about his quirk. As we cut to Bakugo, who's thinking to himself, keep making use of the side effects, more, don't stop. And we see AFO, who I think at this point is just tired of running the ones with everyone, is finally just like, that's enough, I'll just kill him later. And it's almost in the same breath, we see Shigaraki on another battlefield with Deku, as he kind of almost completes his sentence like they're still connected. As he says, fine with me, I just have to destroy him again and again. And then we get to see Deku's inner monologue, who I gotta add by the way, he is looking rough right now. But he's thinking to himself, I've been keeping some distance and avoiding his attacks thanks to Danger Sense. But how will I deal with his regeneration plus insta-death plus enhanced body? I still don't have an answer. Which after all he just listed, I'm not surprised he doesn't. That is a crazy criteria. But he continues to say, my next gear shift will be my last, even if it's a short one. The blowback will prevent me from moving again. If I use it, I'll have to end things. Time for the final one. Which, bro, who are you kidding? We know damn well the manga's not gonna end that fast. We're not trying to pull a Bleach right now where you're just gonna end things in one attack. I'm not trying to hear that. But it is followed up by a beautiful 2-page spread, which shows the matchups again, which is Deku versus Shigaraki and AFO versus Bakugo respectively. And it has the text on it, go beyond, which I think goes really hard. As AFO, who's running low on time, tries to skedaddle out of there and blitzes right past Bakugo, as he's kind of pissed that he's ignoring him once again. And AFO, we actually get to see his inner monologue, and we kind of get a little bit of like power scaling for some of the characters. But he mentions that he's not stronger than Endeavor, and he's not as strong as Dark Shadow, which I think that's kind of interesting, because I would not think that Bakugo would potentially be weaker than Endeavor. I thought he would be kind of close to Endeavor in power, especially since their power sets are kind of similar. But it kind of does make Endeavor seem a lot more stronger in the grand scheme of things, but that's not, I'm not going to get into that right now. But he also mentions that he doesn't come close to All Might, which, duh. And he's not going to let him stop him and speed up the rewind process, because he's nothing but a pebble. But in this moment, Bakugo seems to be in a moment of euphoria, as I think he's finally coming to an understanding of how his quirk works. Because he thinks to himself, when a sweat is concentrated on the palms, it flows through my whole body, it hurts like hell. But where does it hurt most? That's the interval between things. Mastering that is key to unleashing it. Secondary explosions. Which I guess that's the new power-up he has, I guess. Secondary explosions. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean. Or if it's just like an explosion on top of another explosion. But whatever this power-up is, it's enough for him to catch back up again with the AFO. And Bakugo's kind of feeling himself in the moment as he says to himself, I'm so fast, I can't stop. And then, adds an ouch because he's also still in pain. But he's thinking that he can even catch up to Izuku and surpass him.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Which, whoa there buddy, let's just pump the brakes on that right now. While you were waiting for your teammate to grab your banner and respond you, Izuku was dog walking Shigaraki, the same dude who damn near put you on a t-shirt. So let's not go there because you are not him.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
And the only reason AFO isn't also dog walking you is because he's trying not to look like a money shot in the next 10 minutes. So let's not start that. But that aside, we cut to what looks like to be a bunker that has both Bakugo's parents there. And naturally his dad doesn't want to watch the fight because I think he previously just watched his son die. Totally understandable. But his mom is like, no, we have to look because right now our kid is smiling like he always does. Which, are you all thinking about the right kid? Bakugo never smiles. I'm almost damn near certain about that. Like, just because we see his teeth don't mean he's smiling. But while this is happening, it seems like AFO is finally getting a revelation on why he's getting so angry during this whole fight. And we actually get to finally see the moment that I think we've all been waiting for. And it's potentially going to put all these like theorists to sleep about Bakugo and whatever. But AFO kind of realizes that Bakugo and the second user just kind of look alike. I guess that's just it. They just look alike. That's the big reveal we've been waiting for this whole time. So, there it is.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
But this does lead me to another interesting moment. That's a moment where the second user is killed by AFO. Because he's saying to him at this moment, are you looking for Yuichi? Which is this AFO's brother. And he tells him that he's gone, you've already killed him. As AFO thinks to himself, feeling hatred means remembering all of this. So why is he to blame? If he hadn't reached out his hand, as he's interrupted by Bakugo blitzing him away again. As he said to himself, the one I hate the most is, it's all your fault, Kudo. And I think that's it. We finally got the reveal of the second user's name. As Bakugo does correct him that, no, I'm Kacha, I'm Bakugo, dumbass. As the chapter comes to an end. And I'm not gonna lie, I am so hyped about this because I have literally been cooking up a video that talks about this exact moment exactly. And though I might have gotten some of the minor details wrong, I do think the overall theme is correct. So look out for that video. I think it should be dropping next Wednesday. So if you guys subscribe, make sure you look out for that. All that aside though, I am gonna give this chapter another 8 out of 10. I'm probably not gonna rate everything this high, but I'm not gonna lie, since Bakugo's return, these things have been firing on all cylinders, and it just happened to be around the time I made my YouTube channel. But don't expect that I'm just gonna rate everything this high. I just really love these moments. But rating aside, it does have me thinking, are all the other heroes that we saw at the beginning of the chapter that have now finished their fights, are they gonna help in the battle? Or are they all just kind of too tired to actually join the fight? I'm kind of curious about that. And let's not forget that I think at one point Horikoshi did mention that Sero was supposed to have a really big moment in the anime, or I mean the manga. And I don't think he's appeared at all. As well as, like, let's not forget about the boys, Ojiro and our other guy, Sugar Rush. Because their fight's looking kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But I think a lot of the fights that we didn't get to see, like where we just got glimpses of the battlefield, were looking hella weird and looking hella crazy. I think we're probably gonna see them in the anime though. I just don't think we're gonna see them in the manga by any chance. And I also wonder if our boy Endeavor's actually gonna show up for that final battle to give his final sacrifice, which I just recently made a video on that. A lot of you guys showed a lot of love on that. I really appreciate it. And I saw a lot of like different views and opinions and comments and stuff like that. And it really like sparked some joy in me. I truly appreciate you guys for showing love on those videos. And I try to like respond to every comment I can and try to respond to every person I can. And do look forward to making more theory videos like that. I have a couple cooking and a couple things that I want to talk about the manga and the ending. But yeah, if you guys have any other theories too, let me know. I'm more than likely down to make a video about it or down to talk about it in the comments. So you guys just keep me posted. And make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you guys can be aware whenever I make a video about something you guys talk about. Right now, I'm kind of looking more towards putting out the chapter reviews on Monday, as well as doing like a theory video on Wednesdays whenever I get around to making them. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. You guys stay safe, my ninjas. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.